This month's TV 47 Star Student of the Month from Childersburg Elementary School.
And we welcome Destiny Keith-Watkins. Destiny, good morning.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, we're honored to have you this morning. Tell us a little bit more about yourself, Destiny.
I have a dog named Rocky. I like to tumble and I like to cook.
All right. What kind of dog you got?
A mixed breed, but we don't know what he mixed with.
Is he bigger than you are? Okay. All right. Who's your parents? Talk about your family.
I have a brother named Michael, but we call him MJ. My daddy name's Michael, but my brother's Michael Jr. I have a mama named Emma and Tess.
Okay.
And my mama, she works at an American thrift store. She's a part-time, she's a manager.
Oh, wow.
My daddy, he works at TCI, and he works in a lab, mixing chemicals.
That sounds good. Tell us a little bit about going to Childersburg Elementary.
It's fun to go to Childersburg Elementary because you get to make friends when you start going. Mm-hmm. And it's basically just like most of the things that you do basically every day, but it's just regular day at school and it's fun all the time. We have club days where we get to go to other classes with different teachers and we get to do like different things. I'm in a photography club and we make the yearbook, and that is Miss Carpenter and Miss Hemby's club. And there's other clubs like sports clubs, and we sign up for them clubs and stuff like that.
Now, you get an early start every morning too, don't you? What are you doing so early in the morning?
When I'm at school, I go read to the kindergarten before I get to my schoolwork, and I come back at 8 when school start morning.
I bet those kindergartners are glad to see you and hear your stories. Right? What is some of the stuff you read?
I read their sight word books with them so they can pass on and get better at the words, because the words get harder and harder.
Yeah, they sure do. The older you get, the harder they get. Now, you enjoy reading.
Yes, I do.
What do you like to read?
I love to read. I was reading Wonder, but we're finished with that book now. I like the parts where Augie in the beginning, he didn't have friends. He was an outsider. But getting closer to the end, he made a lot of friends, and he became closer to his school. And he was in the 5th grade, and he went on to the 6th grade happy with friends.
That's wonderful. Destiny Keith-Watkins. She is our Star Student of the Month. She's a fourth grader and 9 years old at Childersburg Elementary School. And you're an A honor roll student. That's pretty good. You have to work hard at it, or does it come kind of natural to you?
It's really hard to do that work.
Okay. What's some of the stuff that you take at school? What?
We do fractions, but we gotta like divide them and stuff. And we do multiplication, dividing, big numbers like hundreds, 500s and stuff. But it's really fun being in Miss Mathis' class.
That Chromebook help you do all that stuff?
We got iPads.
Okay. All right. I had a pencil and a piece of paper years ago. Y'all still use pencils and all? Okay. All right. You like tumbling. Are you a part of a tumbling team or just like to do that?
Not yet, but I'm going to be a part of one.
Okay.
I went to tumbling classes in Alpine. It's called LA Extreme.
Yeah. All right. So what's some of the other stuff you're involved in at school at Childersburg Elementary? In some clubs and stuff?
I'm in photography.
So how did you get started in photography?
I just like taking pictures of like sunsets and the clouds that flow away with the orange and mixed in orange and stuff. But I got into photography because we went to Panama City, Florida, and it was just so beautiful with the ocean.
Hey, have you ever looked up at the clouds and painted mental pictures of what those clouds look like? No, you ought to try that sometime. Sometimes they look like an elephant or a bear or anyway. You like to cook.
I cook lots of food with my mama, it's basically she has a lot of good recipes that she gets from my grandma's.
Can you, or is it private, some of those recipes?
Private.
Okay. What about some of the dishes that y'all cook up, though?
Well, me and my daddy, we cook on the grill. Me, my brother, and my daddy. We cook like ribs and meat and stuff, and we give them glazes and stuff. When I cook with my mama, it's mostly inside because she don't know how to cook on a grill. It's mostly inside the house.
Just give it up this morning, Destiny.
Yeah.
Give it up.
We cook like chicken but we put it into other foods. Like we mix it in with barbecue sauce and put rice, but like brown healthy. It's like a healthy hard meal, something like that.
Now, before y'all leave this morning, I'm gonna need your address and schedule when y'all gonna be doing all that cooking. Okay? What do you want to do as you grow older?
I want to be a teacher / chef, and I want to go to It's in Tennessee.
Okay.
But I really want to go to school for being a chef and a teacher.
You want to go to culinary school? Okay. What would be a dish that you could envision yourself in doing years later? You could have your own TV show. You could. Have that cooking channel and stuff. What would you think might be one of your favorite dishes to cook up?
One of Alec Gordon Shelley dishes.
Okay.
Because she cooks really good.
All right. Who is somebody, Destiny, that is your go-to person when you're having a bad day or just need somebody to talk to? Who would that be?
My grandma's.
Okay.
Both of them.
They special folks, aren't they? Yeah. Now, what's the need about your grandmothers?
Well, my first grandma, my daddy, mama, she worked at Salter. She works at Salter, and she's a part-time teacher. And she could help me with my schoolwork. And my other grandma, my mama's mama, she sews, makes quilts and stuff.
Oh, goodness.
And she's just the person to go to when I need help.
Wow. Have you got a quilt by your grandmother? You do? Okay.
Lots.
All right. You're an A student. I love reading, cooking, and tumbling. Now, if you could go anywhere in the world with all expenses paid, I already talked to Dad. He's in this morning. Where would it be?
I would say to Florida and go to the Bahamas.
Okay. All right. Those are two good choices. Destiny Keith-Watkins, a fourth grader, 9 years old at Childersburg Elementary School. And who's the principal there?
Miss Bryant.
Okay. All right. Destiny, thank you for coming today.
You're welcome.
It's an honor to have you. And Destiny Keith-Watkins, our Star Student of the Month.
This Star Student of the Month was brought to you by TV 47. Tune in to Daybreak weekdays at 6:30 a.m. for your Star Student of the Month.